Imagine waking up this Monday, checking your mailbox, and finding a $1,400 stimulus check waiting for you. Sounds amazing, right? But what if I told you some seniors might miss out on this payment without even realizing it? Could you be one of them? The IRS has just dropped an urgent update about these checks, and let me tell you, it's not what most people expected. There's a major issue that could block your payment, and it has nothing to do with your income or taxes. One simple mistake could send your check to the wrong place, or even prevent you from getting it all together. But here's the real question: why is the IRS sending these checks now? Who exactly qualifies? And most importantly, what do you need to do right now to make sure you get your money? I've done the research, and I'm about to break down everything you need to know. But before we dive into this breaking update, take a quick second to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. You don't want to miss out on critical Social Security updates, stimulus news, and benefits designed to put more money in your pocket. So, are you really getting this check? Or is there a hidden rule that could leave you empty-handed? Stay with me, because in just a moment, I'll reveal exactly what's happening and the urgent step you need to take today to claim your payment before it's too late. If you're wondering whether you're one of the lucky seniors set to receive this $1,400 stimulus check, you're not alone. The IRS has just confirmed a massive new round of payments, and this announcement is causing quite a stir. But here's the thing: not everyone will get it automatically. In fact, some seniors may miss out completely if they're not careful. That's why it's so important to listen closely, because I'm about to reveal exactly what's happening, who qualifies, and what steps you must take right now to make sure your check arrives safely. First, let's talk about the reason behind these payments. Many people thought the stimulus programs were over, but what they didn't realize is that the IRS has been conducting a detailed review of previous stimulus payments. And guess what? They found that thousands of eligible Americans, many of them seniors, never received their full payments or were completely overlooked due to issues with their records. That's right. Some of you may have been entitled to this money months ago, but due to technical issues, address mismatches, or processing delays, you never got it. This is exactly why the IRS is issuing this new round of payments starting Monday. But here's the problem. These checks are being sent through the mail, not direct deposit. And you know what that means: if your mailing address isn't up to date with the IRS, your check could end up in the wrong hands or get delayed for months. Just think about it. When was the last time you confirmed your address with the IRS? Have you moved in the past couple of years? If so, your check might not reach you unless you take action immediately. And here's something even more concerning: many seniors assume that since they receive Social Security or other benefits, their address is automatically correct in the IRS system. But that's not always the case. The IRS database and Social Security records are not always synchronized, which means that even if your Social Security payments arrive on time, your stimulus check could still be sent to the wrong place. Now, I know what you're thinking: how do I check if my address is correct? Don't worry, I've got you covered. The IRS has an online portal where you can verify and update your mailing address. But here's the catch: many people don't even know this tool exists. That's why so many stimulus checks go unclaimed each year. And let's not forget about seniors who don't have easy access to the internet. If you or someone you know isn't comfortable using online tools, there are other ways to update your information, but they must be done correctly to avoid delays. Now, before we go any further, let's talk about who qualifies for this stimulus check. Because here's something a lot of people don't realize: the eligibility requirements for this payment are different from previous stimulus rounds. If you had a major life change in the past year, such as a decrease in income, a change in marital status, or even taking on new dependents, you could qualify for a check that you weren't eligible for before. That means thousands of seniors who previously thought they wouldn't get a stimulus payment might actually be entitled to one now. But the only way to find out for sure is to check your status. And here's another shocking fact: some seniors who missed previous stimulus payments may be eligible to claim multiple checks at once. That's right. If the IRS determines that you were mistakenly left out of previous payments, you could receive back payments along with this new $1,400 check. Imagine opening your mailbox and finding not just one, but multiple payments waiting for you. That could be life-changing for many seniors struggling with rising costs. Speaking of costs, let's talk about why this payment couldn't come at a better time. With inflation still hitting seniors hard, everyday essentials like groceries, medications, and utilities keep getting more expensive. Many retirees are finding that their Social Security checks just don't stretch as far as they used to, and for those living on a fixed income, every extra dollar matters. That's why this $1,400 stimulus check is so critical. It's a much-needed financial boost that can help cover unexpected expenses, catch up on bills, or even just provide a little breathing room during these uncertain times. But let me ask you this, do you know how to spot a fake IRS letter? Because unfortunately, with every round of stimulus payments, scammers come out of the woodwork, trying to take advantage of seniors. The IRS will never call, email, or text you asking for personal information about your stimulus check. If you receive any suspicious messages claiming to be from the IRS, do not respond. Instead, go directly to the IRS website or call their official number to verify any information. Now, let's talk about what happens if you don't receive your check on Monday. Because while the IRS is starting to send these payments out at the beginning of the week, that doesn't mean everyone will receive them at the same time. The IRS processes payments in waves, meaning some people will get theirs sooner while others may have to wait a little longer. If you don't see your check by the end of next week, don't panic, but definitely take steps to track your payment. The IRS offers a Get My Payment tool that allows you to check the status of your stimulus check in real time. And let's not forget about those receiving Social Security, SSI, SSDI, or VA benefits. Many seniors are wondering, will this stimulus payment affect my existing benefits? The good news is that this check is separate from your regular Social Security or VA benefits and will not impact them in any way. That means even if you receive other government benefits, you can still qualify for this payment without worrying about it reducing your monthly income. Now, let's say your check arrives, but the amount is wrong. What do you do? Well, the IRS has a process in place for reporting payment discrepancies, but you have to act fast. If you believe you're owed more than what you received, you may need to file a recovery rebate credit on your next tax return. But here's the key, you must keep all IRS letters and notices related to your stimulus payment in a safe place because you may need them to prove your case. So, at this point, the big question is, what's the next step? How can you make sure you get your $1,400 stimulus check without delays? First, verify your mailing address immediately. Don't assume the IRS has your correct information. Second, check your eligibility using the IRS website or by consulting a trusted financial professional. And third, stay informed, because this isn't the only stimulus-related update that could impact you in the coming months. Now, before we wrap up, do me a favor, if you found this information helpful, hit that like button so more seniors can see this important update. Also, make sure you're subscribed with notifications turned on so you never miss a critical update about Social Security, stimulus checks, and other financial benefits for seniors. And if you have any questions, drop them in the comments. I do my best to read and respond to as many as possible. This is a developing story, and I'll be keeping a close eye on any new IRS updates regarding these payments. So stay tuned, take action now to secure your stimulus check, and I'll see you in the next video. Rock it!